Kia ora team, and welcome to these short videos on how to use the Picon dashboard. Hopefully they serve as reminders or help you out if you ever get stuck. So let's get into it. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can share your Picon results with your team. And this is a big part of the survey process because not only does it ensure that your team feels heard, but also they feel that something has come out of the time and effort that they have put into the survey. This will also have a huge impact on your participation rate in the next survey or in the next round. Now there are many ways of doing this, and you need to do what works best for you, your team, your branch culture, your own leadership style, but also in context of the sensitivity of your survey results, the performance of your branch, and the mood that your team is in when you're sharing the results. So it's totally up to you. You could use the slide deck that I sent you during our survey debriefs. You could bring up your dashboard in your sales meetings or your Zoom meetings, or you could do workshops, which I'm more than happy to help with. Or an option here is to use the function within Picon, which is one of the easiest ways of sharing the results. One thing you absolutely do not want to do when sharing the results is to share any comments, because that will be a quick and sure way of losing the trust and psychological safety within your team. And that's going to impact the participation rate and level of buy-in the next time you try and engage your team or do another survey. So you want to be careful when you share your dashboard that you don't share any comments or bring up any of the comments on the screen. So let's look at how you can use the dashboard to do this. As always, we're going to start on the main page of the dashboard, and the first thing you need to do is go to the top right corner and click Share. And that's going to bring up an options menu for what you can and cannot share. Now at the top of the options menu, you have engagement, and that's always enabled. And that's referring to the window you see just behind the pop-up box with your main engagement score and the ENPS distribution of promoters, passives, and detractors. So the top option is always selected. What I recommend is that you select the second option and at least share the key drivers of engagement with your team. Depending on how comfortable you are as a manager, you can always select some of the options below it and have a play to see what works best for you and your team. But for the sake of the demo, we're going to look at the top two options. The next thing you want to do is to preview what the selected dashboard view actually looks like. And to do this, you go to the bottom of the screen and click on Preview Dashboard. And this will bring up a new window of the dashboard view that you've selected for your team. So here it is. What you see in front of you is the exact view and options that your team will see. You have your main box here with your engagement score and your ENPS distribution. You have your participation rate on the right. And then when you scroll down, you will have all of your main drivers. As you can see here, your team can't go any deeper. They could click on one of the drivers and it's going to give them a description of what their driver is, but certainly they're not going to see any comments. From here, you can go back, and then once you're happy that this is the view that you want to share with your team, you can go back to your original window and click Generate Link at the bottom of the pop-up window. What I recommend is that you select this link, copy it, and then send it through your work Gmail. You could use the option at the bottom of the screen here, which says Share with Employees, but this is going to produce an email from Picon. So rather than that, it will be more effective for the email to come from you as the manager, which is going to be more personalized and they're more likely to feel engaged and read the email. Finally, remember that different people take in information differently. Some people won't care about the detail, others really want to see the information behind the score and want the detail, and some will be more interested in the story and the purpose behind the survey. So this is going to help you not just reach but engage with the different people and personalities within your team. Hopefully you found that useful, but if there is anything else that you'd like to see, just drop a comment below or flick me a message and I'll upload another video for you. Kia pai te rā.